Cuthbert and the orchestra has been hearing about St. Patrick's Day for months now because it's my favorite holiday, and he said, I got a better one for you.
Yeah.
He says it's Oberon Day.
This is a Michigan. This is truly spring now when it's Oberon Day. Today is the day.
And I can't believe it, but Larry Bell sitting right here, he founded the Kalamazoo Brewing Company 1983. And on this Oberon Day, you're sitting right here in the studio with me. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Good morning.
Have you had one yet?
I have not.
We're about to.
Okay.
Because I want to tell everyone, in fact, I don't have to tell them because it's on the radio and TV, that we had a beer with Larry Bell. Don't you think?
This is something you win in like an auction.
It is.
It's all-
It is indeed. Now, the Oberon changes a bit from year to year?
No, a lot of people like to think that, but, that last one that you had in your fridge that's been there for 4 months and you have it.
Yeah.
Well, beer ages, so it tastes a little bit different. And then when it comes out the next year, you go, well, that isn't exactly the same as the last one I had. But no, our laboratory, we check it every year. It's very consistent.
So the celebration is that it's available again and fresh.
Absolutely, and especially after the winter that we've had, any thought of spring certainly is a welcome one this year.
Is it ever? My gosh. So how much will you make? What are you in 19 states now, right?
We're in 19 states plus Puerto Rico, so Oberon this year will probably make about 100,000 barrels over the course of the year. So we've been making it for a while, building up inventory in wholesalers' warehouses. I know there's some floor displays in some grocery stores that were wrapped in cellophane. Wait till this morning.
Yeah.
But trucks really roll all across the state today. I know at some of our wholesalers, the bosses get on the trucks to help deliver, to get them out to all the Myers and all our independent grocers and all the bars. So there was a few parties last night. There's a few places that did midnight tappings. And, God bless those places. My daughter was out to Crunchies last night here in Lansing area, East Lansing, to do that. But I was in bed so I could see you this morning.
Well, thank you for that very much. In fact, I understand you're teaching a class at Michigan State today?
Yeah, once a year I come up and work in the hospitality school with Carl Borkovink and his hospitality class. Great program up there, and we taste a little beer with the students and talk about the industry, and so they're educated when they get out there and get those great jobs.
What do you want them to know?
I think it's important for them to know about flavors. It's important to know how you might match beer up with food. If you're going to become a chef, if you're going to become a food and beverage director, or running a restaurant, how might we pair those? How might we put a beer list together? Why does beer have flavors that it has? What is the distribution industry like? What are the laws that guide us through the alcohol sales process? So there's a lot of information there.
We just saw, I just read it the other day, that in Michigan now you can bring your own wine into a restaurant and open it for a cork fee.
Right.
Can you do that with beer too?
I think that law was just for wine. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if the governor's actually signed that yet.
Oh, really?
I think he will.
Yeah.
And I'm not, because it's a wine thing, I got to say, I'm not exactly on top of that one. I think the restaurant has to agree to it. And there certainly is a corkage fee.
But you're saying that you can pair beer with food just like you can wine.
Oh, absolutely.
What would you pair Oberon with?
I think we might do a nice salad course, some Bibb lettuce, some red pepper strips, some sectioned blood oranges, and a little citrus vinaigrette. Might get our meal started.
Very nice. Do you suggest it be consumed out of a glass or the bottle, or does it matter?
Is
it like wine? Does it need to open up a little?
Well, you wouldn't drink wine out of a bottle, would you?
No. Well, no.
Well,
in a pinch.
Yeah. Beer's probably best consumed out of a glass, but I try not to get too worked up about how people want to consume it. And of course, in a month, we're coming out with Oberon and our Two-Hearted Ale in cans. So that'd be something new for this year.
We'll be back with Larry Bell. It's Michael Patrick Shields, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan and Blue Care Network. There's